What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be diving into a Dwarvish Cats deck. That's right, we're playing a Sickest Chariot alongside a whole lot of dwarves in order to create ourselves, hopefully, ideally, a decent little bit of tokens, treasure tokens, that we can then sacrifice either to bring out our gold span, or we can use alongside gold span to tap and add, 2 mana, which, instead of 1, huge benefit. Allows you to get down things like Gruul. Allows you to play things like Song Mad Treachery, where you just take your opponent's stuff, and even allows you to fling it and not have to worry too much about the mana you're sinking in. Now, obviously, all this stuff we've seen before sort of play in conjunction, and we know what it sort of does. Is, we're going for a Gruul Aggro deck here, but I like the idea of playing the treasure tokens, which you can then copy with the Sickest Chariot, which you can also copy the kitty cats, don't get me wrong, those 2/2s, and sometimes that'll come in handy for you, but for the large majority, I like the idea of copying the treasure tokens and then them, adding additional mana to your pile to throw down an Amber Cleave, or whatever the heck your plans are, right? Fling your creatures at your opponent's face. Now, I will say this, the original deck did not have 2 copies of Kazandu Mammoth, and it was pretty split with the pathways. Had 4 copies of Shatter Skull, by the way. That's the change that I made. Had 4 copies of Shatter Skull. I didn't have 4 copies, so I added in 2 copies of Kazandu. I think it fits fine. It's not adding the similar element of removal, but it is adding a similar element of having value within a land that you don't actually just need to sink into a entirely separate, all on its own land. I'll also say that the deck originally didn't have any Fabled Passages, as it was entirely made up of pathways. Now, I know you're saying, Chance, how is that possible? You only have green-red. Raf Levy? I think that's good enough pronunciation of the name. Anyways, he created this deck, piloted it, whatever, or is piloting it into the Strixhaven Championship. And the reason being is there's blue-red pathways as well as green-blue pathways that he plays in the deck. And if you're going to play this deck in best of 3, that is exactly how you should do it. And I will say I'm missing an Ox, but if you don't have a card in your sideboard, the game doesn't let you play it even still. So no, but those all that blue mana that is within the deck that he's built is for these Disdainful Strokes on the side, which I found very interesting. He literally doesn't even account for the mythos of Vadrock with those pathways or any of that. It's just for the Disdainful Stroke. So it's Gruul, splash a little teeny tiny bit of blue. But again, if you're not going to play this in best of 3, then don't worry about any of this shenanery over here. Take it all out so that way you can play, as per usual. Now, this is a very fun deck to play. I do highly recommend it. We get a lot of fun stuff while also getting a lot of big stuff. So we get to play things like I've mentioned before, like Magda, Goldspan. We also play Garruk, which is a card I don't see often enough, honestly. And of course, flinging stuff at your opponent's face is awesome. Outside of that, we have the standard adventure package, as well as Jaspera. Jaspera plus Magda, y'all know, equals cool combo, because it can allow you to tap your dwarves without actually having to attack with them. You're gaining mana off Jaspera, and you're gaining mana off of Magda. I think that's about it. I'm not going to talk your ears off with this one, because there's not really a need to. So, hope you all have enjoyed. If so, please be sure to hit that like button down below. Comment in the comment section what your favorite part of this deck or video is. And of course, subscribe for more awesome content from yours truly. Sorry, this one's a little bit of a shorter one today. I'm running a little bit behind, so you make do with what you got. Anyways, thanks again, and I'll see you in the matches. Alrighty. Up against the Yorion deck, because that's all I really know about the name there. Oh, I really want to keep this hand, but I don't have any untapped land. You know what, we'll go for the Fabled turn 1 green mana, that whole ordeal. And, maybe we'll find some more land. Who knows? Who knows, man? Let's go Forest. Red mana. I think I do want to go ahead and get the Jaspera down. So next turn she can start pumping us out some mana. Leave her alone, leave her alone. You don't want anything to do with my Jaspera, you silly Yorion. Omen? Sure. Sure. Ooh, an edge wall. Interesting. I'm gonna go for it. This way, next turn, whether we draw a land or not, I can drop Lovestruck and potentially get the card draw if Edgewall can live. If I didn't go ahead and play him, there's a potential that we could still get the card draw of Lovestruck on the next turn, but it would require us to hit a land, which we ended up hitting anyways, so you know, it is what it is. I think I want this down as green mana. I know I have the gold span there, but I think I have more interactions with green mana, so if I were to go Lovestruck here, we do get to draw the card, and then I can potentially turn around and drop other Lovestruck 1/1. Let's see. Oh, it lands. How fantastic. We're going to tap the edge wall because that's the creature we're not going to attack with, nor do we plan on defending with. And yeah, pretty solid board state. What is this, turn 3? Nice. Also, my webcam seems to be bright. Y'all let me know if it's like, if I'm really bright. Of course, this thing doesn't like to save my settings anyway, so, you know, pretty much gotta go finikin, messing, you know what I'm saying. I gotta go do stuff with it every single day that I'm like wanting to use it, which is ridiculous. So if I go ahead and swing in with the gold span, we do get a treasure that can tap for 2, but that 2 treasure doesn't really give us anything. And it's not like the flying, yeah. No, I think we're just going for a Lovestruck here. More card draw, another gold span. Hey, I won't say no. I will not say no. And then we just get all in. I'm a little worried for board wipe, but you know, it's another great reason to hold the gold span back. Your hasters can come later. It didn't work. Y'all are all like, yeah, we know, Chance. Haster and later don't rhyme. Alright, Edgewall, you just go down and you rebuild our board for us, will you? Kazul's Fury, that could be interesting. Or we could go ahead and play it. I like that idea even better. Even butter. That way, you know, we can get down gold span on the next turn. I don't know what I'm saying, honestly, at this point. Oh, what do you create 2/2s? That's a little unfortunate. It's just a little on the uncanny side. They get to discard a card next turn. I think they'll go for an Asika's Chariot. And I want to get one down, honestly. Is it better than a gold span? It can't be better than a gold span, right? Yeah, I'm going for the gold span. Call me crazy. Call me maybe. That's not a bad thing. Let's go for it. If I can get an additional creature down, sure, I'm wasting a little bit of mana, but you know, setting ourselves up better for later. Yep. Elspeth's Nightmare to take the Chariot. Not to be confused with to take the cherry out. Okay. Well, I'm happy that you got all of these. Next turn, they're gonna play that Yorion and rebalance it, which means I'm not gonna play that gold span. I'll probably play the Chariot so I can get 2 kitty cats. 2 little kitties. I like the land draw here. I do like it. But if you could give me something better, you know, I'd be okay. I haven't seen any of my top end, my upper echelon stuff. Which is fun, it's fun. So, gotta get in with Jaspera. Any plans that they may have to stage a coup, you know, every point of damage counts. So sure, they get to exile my graveyard. Thankfully, that Elspeth's Nightmare won't be coming back because it's getting goners now. That binding. Do they take out the Chariot with the binding? That's because I'm pretty sure Yorion's coming down now. They're gonna re-enter the Omen. No ultimatum. Well, howdy doody. Well, howdy, howdy. All right. Well, we certainly can't give them 2 turns, right? That's just like out of the question. Absolutely out of the question. So, view battlefield. I can either let them have everything on board right now, which is fine, I suppose. Wasn't an easy choice. And I don't know if I made the right one. I'm giving them these 2 things as I think we can still win just by pushing ourselves over the edge. We'll see. Might should have popped the Chariot up there before, but yeah, they didn't attack. They're not gonna attack me. They're crazy. Bam, down to 6. Down to 6. Now they do just Yorion. Oh, no, they don't get to. Haha. Beautiful. Good game. I really hate preemptive good games. Oh, no, it's not preemptive. Professor Onyx's ability. Alright, well, hey. Good on you then. Good. Alrighty, rolling. Like from Borderlands, right? Or like what happens when you start to fall down a hill. We're rolling. Whatever. Alrighty, what you got for me, opponent? Hopefully some better names. So I can make some better puns. Call me crazy. We get card draw this way, and if I drop the Magda on the next turn, which, again, I don't have any untapped land as it were right now, then, you know, Rimrock goes up in power. Whenever we tap it, we get some treasure. Sadly, we still cannot play that Love Struck there. Am I grabbing double green or double red? I think double red this go around, because we got the Ember Cleave. Now, I could also just Bone Crusher their Professor of Symbology. And I think I shall. That seems a little bit better than just dropping a Magda, right? Getting rid of the creature, I get all in with my creatures. English, y'all know, is, well, difficult. So let's see what it be. Augusta, Dean of Order. Oh yeah, I've seen her a few times, and I've always thought, maybe. But then I don't. So 3-1 can swing in, as I'm fine with trading that, but do I want to get down a Magda? And if I do, we get 1 treasure token, what can I do with that? Nothing? Like, actually nothing? No trade. Hey. Alright, well. Bone Crusher it is. Draw me a card. Excuse me, everybody. I think I dropped Kazandu as a land, honestly. I value hitting my lands more so than the potential of having a big elephant later on, you know? And especially if they're not playing control and you know, or you don't know, but you're pretty sure that they're not playing some big board wipe stuff. The Destroyer, So. Jaspier is going to be really good. Maybe I go. Go. Magda, Lovestruck, 1/1, and Jaspira, I think. It's an interesting one. We could also potentially just went for an Embercleave there. And, you know, I'm not going to lie, that might have been the actual play we should have went for. That's alright. You know, whatever. So no attacks here. Yeah, I see they got a Mutator. I'm so... I'm so confused by what's going on here. Like, I know there's a mutate creature that, you know, tap, it deals the amount of damage equal to the number of times it's mutated or something like that. Like the Porky Parrot, right? I'm familiar with the Porky Parrot, okay? I mean, don't get me wrong, I want the mana, but if I can just stop them, you know? I mean, halt! Who goes there? Anyways, swing, swing, swing. That makes you only cost 3, which means we still have 2 left over. If I do this, then, you know, we got enough for a lot of stuff here. Maybe I should have played Goldspan, actually. Goldspan, swing. I have like 4 mana left over. You know what I mean? Either way. Bone Crusher to take that thing out. Just easy peasy lemon squeezy. Then we have 10 damage here, which leaves them at 2 life. They do get to bring the Phoenix back, but no blocking this turn. Huh? So we could play Goldspan here. I'm going to go for the Love Struck. I think we should have played Goldspan on the last turn, preemptively, because I think it would have allowed for us to still play Embercleave. So I think we messed up there, and we might could have had lethal. It is what it is. Y'all know me, I make mistakes. But in future games, look for that, because again, whenever Goldspan goes to attack, it's going to create your treasure token. Our Magda was creating treasure tokens, and Goldspan makes it to where treasure tokens sack for 2 mana instead of 1. You know what I mean? Now, our ever so intelligent opponent here just spent all of their mana to take out our Embercleave, which means we should be fine for a victory here. They have 2 creatures, 0 mana. All we really got to do is swing. So, yeah, beautiful.